Hello everyone, this is Charlotte and this podcast called Chatting in Tarot. Sorry, I'm going to have to adjust that, otherwise you're not going to see the cards. Oh, you can see the cards. This is me having a go at basically just doing tarot cards. Sometimes it's interesting, sometimes it's the same story. I'm hoping it's not the same story. This is Frankie. I don't know if you can see him. He's going I've taken over his space right now. I had to push all his toys onto the bed, so he's going to be... What's the matter, Frank? He's alright. He's going to be helping with the cards. Hopefully he won't eat them. I've done a few of those, so I'm going to put this in a different playlist, and hopefully it'll be different from my other episodes I do, which, and then it will make more sense. Sorry. Right, so I don't actually run with anything. I do swear I don't actually run with any kind of template, but I do need to stand in order to flip the cards. So hopefully I won't tread on Frank. Right, okay, so what do we need to know today? What do we need to know today, Frank? Ooh. What do we need to know today? Jesus Christ. What do we need to know today? What do we need to know today? Ooh. Okay, interesting story. Oh, someone's got a happy ever after. That's a topic. Emotional happily ever after. Let's see what they're doing. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, so someone's really fucking busy. Ooh, okay. Drive. I might have pulled out too many. But maybe they're important. I don't know. Alright. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. Let's have a look. Alright, we've got someone looking at emotional stability, which is pretty cool. They're looking for the happily ever after. Maybe not financially stable, but definitely emotionally stable. Looking for that happy ever after. Like the fairy tale kind of happily ever after. You got 5 cups in reverse, the star. Reverse. So someone's not getting their wish fulfillment, or someone didn't get their wish fulfillment. They might be feeling a little bit emotional about that. They've got strength reverse, which is the facing inner turmoil. They took a chance on something, or maybe it's inner turmoil facing a new chance on something. Ace of Swords, so there's a slight movement towards something. Someone's made a start. Someone's made that first cut into the cake. 8 of Wands reverse, Page of Cups, 6 of Wands. That's a sign of victory. So someone might be having victory in social success on a social level, in the external validation kind of thing. I don't know. I don't do that. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Cups reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, the Lovers reverse. Ooh, so someone's come out of some horrible experience. Or maybe they're sitting in it. 3 of Pentacles reverse. Ooh, no, maybe they have come out of it. And the 4 of Wands reverse. Okay, so that was a large story. So this might have been something that's happened already, or it's currently in the state of happening. But either way, it's to do with their emotional happiness. So they're hopefully at this stage emotionally happy about what happened. It's a bit risky. 5 Cups reverse is personal setback, self-forgiveness, moving on. Okay, so they might be moving on from not getting their wish fulfillment. They took a chance in a new direction, new action. Strength reversed is inner turmoil. Inner strength, sorry, my bad. Inner strength, raw emotion, self-doubt, low energy. So maybe the circumstances gave them a horrible, didn't make them feel good. So they obviously left at this point. It wasn't the wish they wanted. Star reverse. Lack of faith, despair, self-trust, and disconnection. Oh, they were feeling disconnected in the situation, whatever it was. It might have been work or family or something like that. Considering there's only a limited amount of pentacles, I would say it's something to do with emotions rather than money. It's not particularly work-based. It might have been a relationship thing, be it friends or family or lovers. Oh, the lovers are there, so it's probably lovers. 8 of Wands reverse is delays, frustration, resisting change, and internal alignment. So they're facing the resisting that they were doing, possibly. Or maybe they are resisting change, or were resisting change, which needed to be addressed because they weren't dealing with their own internal alignment. The Page of Cups is new ideas, doubting intuition, creative blocks, and emotional immaturity. Maybe you were dealing with someone who was really immature, which wasn't making you happy, and so you left. Wasn't. This isn't the wish I made. They're getting public success and recognition for it regardless. So obviously they made the right decision in doing what they did. Other people are agreeing with them. Page of Pentacles, manifestation, final opportunity, and skill development. You've developed a skill in something possibly. Maybe saying no, maybe setting up boundaries. Either way, whatever it was, wasn't making you happy. The Four of Cups reversed is withdrawal, retreat, checking in for alignment. So this person has gone inside to check in with what they actually want to do, or what they actually want from life. And they're looking towards some kind of emotional fulfillment. And Knight of Pentacles reversed. Self-discipline, boredom, feeling stuck in perfection. They might have been feeling stuck about where they were. With the Lovers reverse, with this person, whoever they were with, it's looking like a relationship. Whoever they were with, they felt stuck, and so they left because they're seeking emotional fulfillment. They're working alone at this moment on their finances, because if that was in the upright, they'd be working together with someone as a team, collaboratively, but they're working alone at this point. The Four of Wands. Reverse, personal celebration, inner harmony, conflict with others and others, and transition. So maybe this person who was a Lovers in reverse, which was a struggling relationship, was causing conflict, and they decided, you know what, fuck this, I'm going to work alone. And that's what they're for. And maybe it's bringing them emotional happiness to just work alone, away from someone, which is, if someone's giving you shit, sometimes it's just best to work alone. Not a problem. What circumstances were they finding themselves under? Frank, you're going to get squashed in a minute. What led to this wanting to work alone? What led to the working alone? What led to the working... Sorry, my bad. I just clocked him in the face with it. Whoops. You okay? It's a card, darling, not a brick. You'll be alright. What made them work alone, or want to work alone? He's like, the indignity. Oh, don't do that. Oh, he's going under his bed. He's going to go hide in his hidey hole. Can you see him? Oh, I embarrassed him. That's not good. I'm sorry, Bubba. I embarrassed him. That's not nice of me. I'm an asshole. Okay. It's like, don't do that to me on camera. Whoa, maybe that was it. Maybe someone embarrassed you publicly and you're like, fuck this bitch. Right, so what led to this was not feeling emotionally... Nine of Cups is you're happy within yourself. 10 of Cups is you're happy in yourself and on the whole. So if it's 9 of Cups, you weren't happy within yourself. You weren't happy with what you were doing. You got an Emperor in reverse, which is either you were feeling maybe you're controlling everything, domineering. You have the means to have an empire, but you don't want to work them, maybe. This person might have been draining your resources, so you couldn't work them. And it was making you bloody miserable. You got the Six of Wands, which is personal success and social recognition. You were considering their options. Maybe they considered that their options had led them into the devil mindset, which is a trap based on addiction, sexuality, and things like that. A prison of the mind, as they say. You're feeling trapped in general with your actions, maybe feeling stuck. 9 of Wands, manifesting. Resilience, courage, persistence, and test of faith. So maybe you left generally as a test of faith, knowing that this doesn't bring you happiness. Considering what you could do, maybe what you were addicted to, and how you felt about this person, these circumstances where you felt trapped. And thought, fuck it, I'm out. Negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction. So you put yourself in that predicament. Imprisonment, victim mentality. So maybe they were playing the victim. Or maybe you got sick of feeling like a victim and you just went. You just left. Because you weren't emotionally happy wherever you were. And it was affecting you becoming an emperor. So, okay, that's fair play. You shouldn't stay where you feel stuck. It fucks up the flow. Don't do that. What was this devil of the mind? Ooh, hello. Let's try that one again. What was this devil of the mind? What was this devil of the mind? This trapped mindset was, what was it? Something. Someone managed to snare you, or you snared yourself into a situation where you were not happy. Within yourself, that was too many. We'll take them anyway. Let's go with it. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. There's no other ones. Alright. So, see, this just speaks volumes about detail. Detail, people, detail. Okay, so, the thing that was making you feel misguided or trapped. Page of Wands. Inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, and free spirit. Maybe you just felt like a need to be a free spirit. Maybe you felt really trapped. You're like, I just want my fucking freedom back. And you're like, fuck this. And I'm not happy. And you're ruining my life. Oh my god, I don't even know. Knight of Wands reverse. Or maybe someone was being a little bit too much of a free spirit and fucked you over in the process. Knight of Wands. Passion project, haste, scattered energy, delays, frustration. You're getting frustrated because it was going nowhere. Maybe it wasn't making you happy. 6 Pentacles, that's giving and receiving wealth. So when you're giving and receiving wealth in reverse, it means that you're actually taking it back and saying, I'm not paying into this. This isn't worth my time. 5 of Wands and the upright is a social conflict. So if you've got that way, you're looking to make amends with someone coming out of conflict on a social scene. Got fed up at some social scene and pissed off and wanted to leave. 10 of Wands is a burden, but it's a good burden because it's extra responsibility, hard work, and completion. So you wanted to put the work in, maybe. Maybe you were the only one doing the work, and that's what pissed you off. Fair play, been there. Moon in reverse. Some illusions got dispelled, which is part of the devil card, realistically, because the devil is all about illusions and tricking people into doing stuff or staying in places where they don't want to be. Having it dispelled or cast away, it takes away all the secrecy of the situation and releasing the chains or the bonds that keep you there, 8 of Swords, where you don't want to be. So you whatever idea you had about the situation, you got clarity, basically. This is not the new start, so Ace of Pentacles, it's not the new financial start that you wanted. 3 of Cups is all about celebration. Or maybe too much celebration, or maybe someone was partying too much and not willing to put the work in, and that's what pissed you off and you pulled back your resources. See, that's like going out and partying and stuff as well. That's someone who's happy but in good terms. If you've got the giving and receiving wealth, maybe you were funding this person's good time and you're like, fuck this. Because you're the one doing all the work. Where is it? You're the one doing all the work while they're going out and getting shit-faced. That's dick. So you became more guarded about the situation. You said, I'm not paying for this. Why should you go out and get shit-faced? I'm sitting there burning my ass off trying to keep us afloat. Which is legit. That's okay. What else can we do about it? So whatever it is, you got fed up. Maybe it was a one-sided situation and you just bounced because it was making you feel trapped. Maybe you just did feel like a workforce. And it didn't make you happy on the inside because you're also stuck. Maybe this person, whoever you was using all your money to go get shit-faced. And you're just like, I'm putting all the work in. I can't make any ground on my shit. What else can I do? And it's like, well, I'm going to eliminate the problem. What else is there? What options did he have? It's always a he, isn't it? Why does that come to mind? What options did they have? What were the 7 of Cups? What's the 7 of Cups about? Excuse my chewing gum. It's one of the ways I stim. Hope it doesn't sound. I can't hear it actually. 7 of the Knight of Swords reverse. He's not taking action. His options were to stay, to not take action, to end it. Get out the way, you. Your options were to end it, to not do anything, to try and make it work emotionally, even though emotionally it wasn't there, to use it for money and keep working. It's like, well, I've already put this much money into it, might as well keep it going. Or Four of Wands reverse, which if celebrate your own victories and inner harmony, even though there's conflicts with others. So you had an option. You have 4 or 5 options there. Even though it's 7 of Cups, you have 5 options there. It's like, do nothing, take it as it is, end it, try and make it work emotionally, even though not realistically it wasn't, because it didn't make you happy. And if it doesn't make you happy, it's not going to make them happy as well, is it? To work on your money and stay in the situation, fair play. If you just want to sit in the ring of fire while you're burning, or to find some kind of personal celebration in the situation. But this person decided to work alone. This was your option. You chose that one, but you chose to invert it, which is fair play, because if your emotions aren't there, there's no point being there, really, is it? It's your heart's not in it. What else we got? What was trapping this person? Like, they felt trapped. 8 of Swords. What was trapping this person? What was trapping this person? What was trapping this person? Ooh. Well, that's not a bad thing. Ooh. Okay. That's an interesting pairing. We've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So maybe you thought this was your match. You were being very logic about this situation. So were they. King and Queen of Swords. You were using your brain, not your heart, which is why obviously you didn't feel it. He was like, I'm here, but I'm not feeling this. You were staying there because it seemed logical to do it. And the same as they were staying there because it seemed logical to do it. So maybe you guys like live in a house together or something like that, and you can't get rid of the house or something like that. But at the same time, you can't afford to rent somewhere else. Where's my swords? King of Swords is mental clarity, intellectual power, authority, and truth. Whereas the Queen of Swords is independent, unbiased, judgment, clear boundaries, direct communication. So they're both positive cards, but at the same time, you've got to have the whole situation down pat for it to work. If the feelings aren't there, like you were saying logically to try and make the feelings happen, but they just were not going to fucking happen. So you had the chance to end it, but you didn't. But instead you internalized and went for the Pentacles. So you're still fucking there, maybe physically, but you're feelings-wise you're just not. Logically you're there, but you don't really love this person. So it's like, oh, I'll stay, but I'm not really. You know, it's kind of like one of those marriages that just, it's on paper, but you're really not in it. You know, it's kind of sad as well because it's blocking the access for someone who is a better match, I think, which is strange. But she's doing the same thing as well, so she's blocking her own way. But at the same time, he's working alone, so he's or she's in this situation logically, but emotionally, no. Ooh. Is there a tower or anything? Like, what could give clarity on the situation? What could give clarity on the situation? Oh, it's a fucking big tower. What would give clarity on this situation? Ooh. Divine intervention, patience and purpose, intemperance. Okay, so eventually the shit's gonna come out. Eventually it's gonna come to a head and they're gonna realize, logically as this is, it's not making me happy. It's basically divine timing. Something's gonna snap. Something's not gonna, just like it's gonna come to a head where this person, one of them may be paying for someone else's drinks while they're doing all the work, and eventually divine timing is gonna make that come to an end. A painful end, or maybe it did come to an end already. Ten of Swords in reverse. It's recovery, regeneration, resisting an inevitable end. So you are sitting in a logical mindset, but not feeling it, and you know you're resisting the ending, even though it's coming inevitably. Will it be cataclysmic? I mean, will it come out with a bang, or will it, will it fold gracefully? I would hope so. I would hope you would find a graceful exit for that situation. How will it end? Obviously by divine intervention, obviously by divine timing. How will it end? Oh, shit in the butt. How will it end? Alright. Obviously, it's not a happy ending. There's no financial stability in this situation, logically speaking. Well, yeah, if one person's doing all the fucking work. Makes sense. So here we have two people working logically to stay together. Maybe one of them benefits from the other's pay. The other benefits from giving to someone and feeling validated. I don't know. Divine intervention will intercede. That's delaying the end. But you know what? You can't stop the divine. Divine is just like, you humans, you're funny. So you've got a high priestess. Divine will intervene in the form of a high priestess or someone actually following their intuition about how not happy they are about the situation. There will be justice in this. Either this person who leaves will get emotional fulfillment. If they are being exploited, the person who is exploiting will be in trouble. They'll come out of this betrayal and look for financial security as an independent provider and a working parent, usually, if it's Queen of Pentacles. But there will be justice. Is it a case of someone's fucking hard work? 10 of Wands is some hard work, man. That's hard labor. And you're pulling the cart alone, basically, while the other person sits on top and buys drinks. Because they're going out and partying. You're not following your intuition currently, but inevitably you will, because someone is going to get fucking fed up of this. 8 of Cups. Reverse. Someone's going to get sick of carrying everything, dude. Like a mule. Trying one more time, indecision, aimless drifting, walking away. So you're either going to walk away, you're going to try one more time, which worked so well in the past, or you're just being indecisive, which is causing the problem. If there is divine intervention with purpose and patience, then you're not going to have a choice. Realistically, it will come out eventually in the wash. It's just a matter of when. Your intuition knows that. You're delaying the inevitable, even though it's going to happen. So realistically, you are walking away. It's just a matter of when. Okay. You don't really have a choice in this. You're like, oh, I thought I was being smart. It's like, no, you're just being lazy. Cowardly custard. 4 of Swords. Exhaustion, burnout, deep contemplation, and stagnation. That'll be the one. You're saying it's logical to stay. She's saying it's logical to stay because I get paid. Burnout will sort that out. Following your intuition, recognizing that you are burnt out, we'll find that out, and eventually you will walk away. Coming out of poverty, so at least you'll be able to make back your losses. That's a good start. 5 of Pentacles reverse. It's a spiritual poverty as well when it's in the upright. So obviously you've been ignoring what you're supposed to be doing. So you'll come back to actually walking spiritual path you're meant to walk, which is good. Which is a form of justice in itself. If you get distracted from what you're supposed to be doing, the universe is going to kick your ass and say, hey, back on track, you dick. This is not the chariot you wanted. This is not a ride. This is a rickety old chariot that like has one wheel and you're pulling and they're on the chariot and just enjoying the ride and the breeze whizzing through their hair while you do all the work. So, you know, what you want is that. What you got is that. So, you know, you're probably pissed off about that, I'll bet. Like pulling it like a little rickshaw. That's funny. Inevitably, it does come to an end. Inevitably, the other wheel falls off. So, and then you're just dragging the shit. And the person who's meant to be helping is still sitting on top, just drunk as fuck. What else is there? Queen of Pentacles. courage, confidence, independence, social butterfly, determination. So here you have a chance to become, oh no, it's Queen of Wands, fuck that. Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, practical, providing financially, working parent. So you are trying to parent this other person, essentially. You are trying to be the parent of this person. If I provide for this person, then they'll be looked after. It's like, well, you know they're an adult themselves, right? Why are you parenting an adult? Isn't there jokes about people that still live at home that way? It's like your parents still pay for your shit? But it looks like you're still parenting this person under the guise that it's a relationship. That if you love them, you'll pay for them or you provide for them. So you're thinking, chances are, if you're anything like my age, you already got kids. Why are you parenting another fucking kid? Except this one's an adult and can provide for itself. It's not a case of child labor. It's a case of that person's lazy. You need to take a step back and actually recognize how much of a shit chariot and dead weight this is you're paying for. Yeah, that's the justice in it. You'll actually be able to pull back some of your resources and start carrying your own weight and reinvest in things that will make you happy. Clearly financially unstable, whatever you're doing. It will not give you stability, whatever this is. You'll be going around in a circle because this other fucker doesn't want to be the wheel of the chariot. It's like, I'm going to sit on top and be drunk. It's like, you're not even steering. You're not even helping. This is bullshit. Just adding more problems. You're just adding more dead weight to an already heavy load. What is wrong with you? Seven of Swords. Imposter syndrome, self-deceit, and keeping secrets. So maybe you are deceiving yourself that this will go anywhere. Maybe you're thinking, if I just put more work into it, this person will actually pick up that we're going somewhere. Maybe you're deceiving yourself that you think that it's your role to carry the full weight. That's easy to do when you're raised a people pleaser. I have to look after everyone. No, you don't. Some people just want to take the piss. You don't have to look after everyone. You can provide emotional support while they get their shit together and handle their own fucking pentacles. It is not your job to act the parent to someone who wants to be a lazy shithead. And only through learning, only through doing will they learn. You got to kick them out on their ass and make them stand up on their own 2 fucking feet, because this is getting ridiculous. Seven of Swords reverse, self-deceit. You're deceiving yourself because you keep pouring into this situation maybe and thinking, if I just do more, they'll see what worth I have and what I can do for them. Ultimately, you're creating a false economy where this person can't actually stand on their own 2 feet because they don't want to. They're not going to want to fight for themselves because it's too easy to let someone else do it. So you're enabling. Stop enabling. Stop enabling. I'll come over there. I'll phone you. We're all guilty of it. Maybe you think you're better at it, or it's easier for you, so you carry the load. I mean, I've got issues with that. If someone's faffing around with something, I'll take it out of their hands and just do it myself and quicker, and just pisses me off. But they are not going to learn if you don't let them have the chance to learn, is the thing. Alright, what stands in the way of them coming to this? Like, what is the obstacle stopping them from realizing just how much they're being exploited, it seems? What's standing in their way? What's blinding this person? What's blinding this person from seeing what they're doing? What's blinding this person? Yum, 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 yum. Seven of Wands reverse. I mean, we do blind ourselves. We put our own blinkers on and say, this is good enough, close enough, isn't it? So, you are being blinded by. Get out of the way. Seven of Wands reverse. King of Wands. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Queen of Wands reverse. 10 of Cups reverse. Okay, someone's in denial and they've taken on the role as leader. So you are a leader in your own right. Okay, you can lead. You're a very capable leader. Problem is that as this leader, you are taking on too much and letting them get a free ride. Okay? You're saying, I mean, if we're looking at traditional gender roles, and I don't do them anyway, because it's ridiculous. I come from matriarchy. If this was a man, he'd be saying, it is my duty to provide for this Queen of Swords. It is my duty, I have to, even though we're facing bad fortune and bad luck and maybe debt, it's definitely my fault. As I'm the leader, I'm taking responsibility for this, even though this person is a Queen of Wands in reverse and a social bitch who will exploit that and make me very unhappy. It's my fault. You're blaming yourself. You're blaming yourself for her not doing her job. If you were faced with, okay, say you got the wheel and you were faced with a queen in the upright and a king in the upright, that's you. It would be even, okay? You could carry this chariot, where is it? This chariot, not a problem. These people together in the upright, acting as they should, natural leaders, power couple, easy, easy, no problem. If it was based on money, I would have the King, Queen of Pentacles out here. But because these have got, you know, these fire signs, they're all about manifestation, thinking abstracts. They're pretty good. They've got the plan. But because you are being the leader that you're supposed to be, and this fucker is sitting on their ass playing the social butterfly, I just want to sleep around, get attention from other people, it's dragging you down as a couple. Because this neutralizes this. You're doing all the work. You're leading. You're doing fuck all. Okay? Don't settle for that. Don't settle for that. Or the other way around. Maybe you're this and he's this. It's the same fucking equation, isn't it? She's doing all the work. She's the mom. She's the one staying at home and working full time, raising the kids, and he's sitting on his ass doing nothing. I was raised with this. Not an ideal situation. It's one person holding the brunt of it. And I'll tell you what, inevitably, all it does is cause this. It's emotional unfulfillment, feeling like shit, and you're incredibly burnt out as it is. You're doing too much. And you've really got to come to recognize how much you are doing too fucking much for this person at this point. At this point, I would say someone needs to physically come and take it out of your hands because you will not fucking let it go. This does not define you. If you want to become the emperor, you need to have the King of Wands, the King of Swords, yeah, you got those, but you also need the King of Cups, which you can't touch right now because you're emotionally fucked up because of the situation you find yourself in. And also the King of Pentacles, which you can't work on. You want to be the Queen of Pentacles, that's one step below the King of Pentacles, but you can't work on it because this bitch keeps taking your shit. Which is giving you a shitload of bad fortune. I would say it's one of those weird circumstances where I don't know who this person is, but it seems they have a debt attached to them maybe. Where, you know, this guy should be making the big moves, but she's enjoying the free ride and making him think that he's doing something for her, and it's not good. It makes them very unhappy. 7 of Wands reversed is exhaustion, giving up, overwhelmed. So you're exhausted. And I don't fucking blame you. It's like if you're in a relationship, it's like being married to a man-child. Or a brat. A girl brat, you know. It's where I want the princess treatment. Except you should be operating as a queen to match the king. But I want to be a princess, but you need to be a queen to match a king. Minimum. If you're an empress, even better. Actually, no, because that's actually working down from... Yeah, that's actually stepping down off my throne, so I'm not doing that anyway. But he can't grow, even though he's got logic and he's got the manifesting. He can't grow because he is put himself at a level where he says... Queen of Wands is reverse, good enough. Close enough, good enough. At least I have a purpose. I'm fucking miserable, but at least I have a purpose. I'll never have financial stability, but it's familiar and close enough, good enough. Self-deceit, self-betrayal there. You can reach for more, you're not trying. Too easy, too comfortable, don't want to. Okay, that's what's blocking you from ascending. That's you saying, maybe I'm not good enough. I mean, if you work on yourself to master all of your kings, you should be in your own right, regardless of whether you're aiming for someone else. You should be in your own right, good enough to ascend. to a position, at least you can start looking at better people, you know? Not just settling for whatever you can get, which just drags more bad fortune into your life. And she's fucking loving it. She's got her own plans. She's going, I don't give a fuck what we're doing as long as you're paying me to do it so I can go out partying with my friends. Are you miserable? Who cares? I'm getting paid. I'll make myself happy by going out and drinking. It's a bit fucked up, really. It doesn't show much consideration for the other person in the relationship either, I think, because you're making someone overworked and miserable. Some people are fucking sadistic. That shows me definitely that there is no love in the relationship, because if you actually did love someone, you would be worried and concerned for their welfare, that they're taking on too much and it will affect the relationship. That's a problem. Whereas this person just seems to be fine with the free ride. They don't care. You might be starting arguments at home, or they might be starting arguments at home, but who cares? I'm going to go get drunk with my friends. Fuck them. And you're going to keep working for me, because you're not actually a spouse or anything. You're an employee. So, you know, who's really leading here? What's caused this bad fortune? What's caused this bad fortune? What's caused it? What's caused the bad fortune? The Wheel of Fortune upside down. Reverse. Ooh. Simple answer. No action. No action. That's what's caused it. Someone's either living in denial of the circumstances, or they're too cowardly, or they don't want to take a stand and say, hey, fuck you, you're fucking me over. It's pretty easy. You're just not doing anything. You're like doing fuck all. Probably because you're burnt out, to be honest. This person has created this kind of paradox where what you're doing is killing you, but you can't leave because you have to stay. You know, it's a feedback loop of destruction. And eventually maybe they'll leave when you've got no resources left. Because honestly, you stay in this energy, you might be working your ass off, but you're never going to be a Queen of Pentacles if you constantly have someone else taking your pentacles away from you, and you will end up in the Five of Pentacles energy. Eventually they will just drain you of your resources and energy. When your energy gives out, and you can't work anymore because they bled you dry, the money goes, they go. That's how it works. They will complain, you're not giving me what I need. You don't love me because you can't provide this for me. They don't love you in the first place. They love what you can give them. That's sick. That's no reason to be with someone. Fucking disgusting. It's inhumane because it's objectifying the person who's making the money. They don't see you as a human being to care for and love. They see you as a cash cow, an object or an appliance to install, to get benefit. Kind of like a slot machine. And occasionally they'll pull that arm down, right? Keep you hooked. Breadcrumbing. Who knows? Occasionally I'll play with that arm. As long as you keep coming back to me with the cha-chang. And having said that, it is a bit of a gamble to do that. So, you know, you could at least call their bluff and leave. They've objectified you, darling. Played on your low self-esteem. You're leading, but you're leading the wrong way. This is a misdirected activity. Okay. Why are they not taking any action? Why are they not taking any action? See, I could be wrong. I like to justify these things with extra backup. So why are they not taking any action? Why are they not taking any action? Oh, you're living in the past. You're nostalgic for what was. You're in Delulu land. At the start when we were dating, they were so nice and the sex was great and and they were so hot. They were so hot. And they loved me at the start, and then we started having all these arguments. But they could go back to being what they were. Bullshit. No, but you are living in a nostalgic past. I take the piss, but it's true. You're living in the past. You've got this image of them as they were when you first met, maybe. You know, there's like a 3-month rule where you've got to meet someone and then let it last for 3 months to see who they really are, because you don't know if they're just putting on best foot forward kind of thing. It's been too long. You've seen the real them. This is who they are. This is who they are under stress. This is who they are under bad fortune. And this is how they reacted. They let you do all the work, took the free ride, went out drinking with their friends instead of actually helping pull this fucking chariot. Yeah, no, that's not nice. 6 of Cups. This is what's blocking you. Sorry, 2 of Wands is blocking you. Personal goals, inner alignment, fear of the unknown. Coward. Lack of planning. So not only are you afraid of what could happen if you do leave, you won't even bother planning to leave because you're like, well, something could happen. It's like you're paranoid. Are you paranoid or am I gaslighting? Who knows? You could be paranoid. You could be overthinking the situation. But you're afraid of the unknown. If you're being exploited this much, imagine how you're not going to be exploited if you are on your own. How much progress you can make without this deficit being existent in your, peripheral. Ooh. Right, Knight of Wands in reverse. Project, passion, haste, scattered energy, delays, and frustration. Because you're doing too much, your energy is scattered. What little energy you do have left in a day. So obviously you're tired. You just want peace and quiet, and you're willing to do fucking anything to keep the ball rolling to shut this person up. Even if it means tolerating the fact that they do fuck all to help the situation. So I can understand that. You just want to keep the peace. It looks like a trap to me. This person's got sucked into something. Oh my god, you might have put them on a pedestal like I do. And you're still trying to get back to who they were at the start of the relationship. Of course, now you've gone too far. And we're stuck with them. 3 of Cups. This is blocking them. So are you distracting yourself? 3 of Cups is celebration, friendship, creativity, and collaboration. So somewhere in your social scenes, you have reinforced this entrapment. Even your friends are in on it. Your friends are in on it too. Do you find like if you start bringing up problems about the situation you're having, that they'll try and talk you out of it? They'll be like, oh no, she's just having a bad day, or oh no, it'll get better, oh no. They're in on it. Of course, they don't see the full picture of it. They don't see what happens at home. But they're enabling it by not saying, do what you feel is the right thing to do. Or maybe this King of Wands, maybe this King of Wands exists in a social group which they exist in as well. Whoever it is, there's a significant sense of celebrating a situation in which someone still feels trapped. So someone's having fun with this. They want success, or someone sees trapping someone as success. I snagged this big fish that pays my bills. I've trapped him for good. What is this trophy? You need to question what the trophy is now. What's the value of it? Do you perceive it to be the same value? Like if they see having this person as a partner, as a trophy, then you need to evaluate, is it worth having them? What is enabling you to believe that it's worth having them? Is it your friends saying, yeah, that's a good trophy, you should keep that one, you're lucky to have that one? When realistically, it's just creating a horrible financial burden for you when it's killing you on the inside. If your body's breaking down, it's a sure sign that something's gone wrong. Are you stressed, tired, grumpy, trying to kill people? Then yeah, you're probably in the wrong situation. 9 of Wands. That's Cups. Resilience, courage, persistence, and test of faith and boundaries. So your own boundaries. You have none. You have no boundaries. You have no boundaries. You people pleaser, you. She said hypocritically. It's not fair. Resilience and courage. So you think this is a sign of your toughness to be taking on this shit. a sign of courage. You don't have to. This is not a sign of courage. This is a sign of being a schmuck. You know? What was it? Atlas that was carrying the world as a sign of his strength. Is like, you know, is that not a con? Christ. I do question if this person was raised in poverty, that they see adversity and the ability to tolerate adversity and shit in relationships, for example, as a sign of toughness and fortitude. That is a wound you need to heal. Just because you can tolerate it doesn't mean you should have to tolerate it. This is abuse. This is abuse. And your friends are backing it up. You feel trapped as shit and you're emotionally unhappy. Living in the past. Do you all work together or something? On a social scale? Because how would they have such proximity to know this person and you? Maybe work together, maybe you're friends, it's a friends group. And to the friends group, this seems like a good trophy. But the reality is that you feel trapped and obligated to do horrible things. Or you're carrying the extra burdens. You're doing too much. 9 of Wands. Resilience, courage, persistence. Test of faith. Do you keep feeding yourself the illusion that it's going to last? Because, you know, Divine Intervention's already said that it's not gonna. You know. Or maybe you're just drinking away your horrors. You know, if I go to enough parties, it'll make this not feel as bad as it actually is. I work really, really hard, but I also drink really, really hard. Oh, that's how Tauruses do it. No. It's like, some of them. Some of them just drink. I don't drink at all. What else is there? So you've created a structure and you exist in a structure which feeds this trapping mentality. Where you're being used as a workhorse by someone who is constantly celebrating and going out and seeing possibly the lifestyle they're leading as a trophy, or you as a trophy, living in the past as to who they were, but you feel horrible. You got no emotional fulfillment about the situation. This is not your duty, by the way, if that's what you're worrying about. It's my duty to provide. It's like, not in this instance. It's an uneven keel. If this was a boat, it'd be on its side. Fucking stupid. It was wrong. You're trying to paddle away with your 6 of Swords boat. It's like, yeah. We got no grip. Because the fucker's on the side, pulling it down. Drilling holes. And all my sails are ripped up because they used them for something else. What's gonna make this snap? Oh, it's a tower. Fucking knew it. What's gonna make this snap? Something's gonna make this snap. Ooh. Something's gonna make this snap. 5 of Swords. Something's gonna make this snap. Something's gonna make this snap and make you reach for something better. Something's gonna make this snap, recognizing that there's no feelings reciprocated in this. 5 of Swords. It's the original card. Let's have a look at that. 5 of Swords. Conflict, disagreements, competition, defeat, winning at all costs. And when they say winning at all costs, it means that this person is being ruthless, regardless of your feelings or the consideration of others involved in this. We've all met one of them. They're a real prick. No one likes them. That's why they lose their friends. Someone wants to win at all costs, and even if that cost is you and your feelings. Okay? So someone is going to be a real prick. And just... they will snap it. Someone's going to do something that is so heinous that it demonstrates that this love is not reciprocated. Realistically not reciprocated. It will also encourage you, 3 of Pentacles. Oh, it's something to do with teamwork. So someone you're working with is going to be heinous. Working on money together. They're going to do something so horrible that it will, demonstrate there's no feeling involved. Maybe they're going to take your savings or something and just spend it on a holiday. They'll be like, I was saving for a house. And it's like, no, I'm going to Bali. That's not what we agreed on. I don't care. Prosecco. You're the man. Make me money. I'll pay for my own holidays, mate. I don't go to Bali. It's cheap. Now, I'll go to the Europe. The tower. It will be a betrayal like that. That'll be horrible, wouldn't it? You'll be like, I've been saving for a house. We've got to use this money for a house. We're Gen Z, damn it. There are no houses. If we don't start saving in our early 20s, we're never going to make it. We should be like, fuck you, on a holiday. Hello, Snoozy baby. Can you see him? You alright, Papa? You okay? Am I too loud? Sorry, gorgeous. Okay, we'll go for a walk after this. He's so snoozy today. He's being very patient, actually. Aww. But no, seriously, someone's going to fuck you up. It's going to cause a tower, but the good news is you're going to come out of that tower. You can't hear me chewing, can you? I need to stim. This is going to be a personal transformation. Even though you have a fear of change, you'll avert a disaster. Now imagine if you're with someone who just does that, takes your money on a whim because they can, and you gave them a key card and access to your account. Imagine they just do that for the long term. Like they might do this in a small thing like, I'm going on holiday, I'm taking a savings. But imagine if you were actually married to them in the long term, you would never make a penny towards any kind of progress. So in that way, tower reverse, you are averting disaster. You've seen the snare before you fucking jumped in it for life. Maybe. You've recognized there's no feeling here. You've recognized that even though it's meant to be teamwork and working together financially, that no feeling, they don't give a fuck, they're taking your money. Five of Swords again. I always thought that was conflict. Conflict, it is conflict, disagreements, competition, defeat, and winning. Of course, they don't care. They just do not care about you. Which is horrible, because you're meant to be together, doing nice things, like waffles. Waffles aren't expensive. I love making waffles, they're yum. They don't cost a lot of money. It's what you put on them that costs the money. Anyway. But you're meant to be working together, obviously, and we've seen it before that this person is not pulling their weight with the chariot. They're riding on top drunk as fuck, celebrating the free ride in their social group as a victory while you're feeling trapped. Hello, my love. You okay? I'm nearly done, Papa. I'm nearly done. You need to go wee. I know. All right. But you know, that's what's going to make it snap. They're going to take something that is something. Maybe you've been working so fucking hard to accumulate. Maybe it's a house deposit. Maybe it's a deposit for buying more equipment for your business. Maybe it's a deposit for a car or something. It's going to be something that's just going to make you go, fuck you. Why did you do that? I was saving that. And they will just be so nonchalant about it. Not give a fuck and go, I don't care, I wanted it. And you're going to be like, fuck you, bitch. I'm out. I'm working alone, cutting off your access to my key card and accounts, and I'm out. I'm out. And it will demonstrate how much of a parasitic relationship it is, and how much this person is not the person you put on the pedestal. Eventually it will come. It might not be obvious now because you still think it's your job to provide. It's a logical job. Maybe it's operating under social constraints of gender roles, which are an illusion, designed to keep particular people in the house and under control. But at the same time, it is not your job. Even if you got like a kid with them, it's not your job to provide for her. It's your job to provide for the kid. That is it. That is a joint project. You both put in half. If you don't live together and you aren't together and she's looking after the kid, then yeah, you pay child support. But to provide for her and the kid, no. She is capable of getting a job, particularly if the child's at like school age. She has the time. She has the time. Or he has the time, because we need to be modern these days, don't we? Sometimes the kid lives with the dad. So something's going to make you snap. What will be the fallout? Oh, my baby. Oh, he's all snuggly. I made him a little, like, cave under the table, which is cool. But he's, like, hibernating. Alright, so how's this going to end? Someone's going to make you snap. She's going to take your shit, bitch. And you're going to be PO'd. Alright, you're coming out of feeling trapped. That's a good sign. How's it going to end? How's it going to end? Jesus Christ, there's not much information there. You're just going to come out and feeling trapped. Knight of Cups reversed. That's not a big one, that one. Knight of Cups reversed. Overactive imagination, unrealistic, jealous and moody. Maybe you'll realize that it's not realistic to keep going with that particular cycle of poverty and wealth, where one's in poverty and one's in wealth. You're going to take yourself out of that situation. Eight of Swords. You're going to release your self-limiting negative thoughts, be open to new perspectives, and see that you've been limiting yourself in your beliefs. That's pretty straight cut. Okay, so someone's going to snap. Try and find a way to gracefully deal with that. I'd be pissed. Like, if someone just, because that is essentially just stealing. That is stealing. Just because they're going out with you, if they're not putting money into that pot and they know that you've been saving that for a house deposit or a car or something that would expand, say, your work or something like that, it will benefit both of you at the same time, and they just go, mine, because I'm me and you claim to love me and I'm taking it, I would be fucking pissed. That would really, yeah, I'd snap back so fucking hard on that. So I'm wishing you luck in that. Because it's justice. You've got the justice card. It's justified in that you snap back and say, no, I'm out. At this point, I don't know if you can claw back anything that they might take. It might be best just to cut your losses and say, look, I got rid of the problem. That was the person. I'm not going back. And in that way, you might make some growth with your life. Emotional fulfillment as well, which is the ideal. In this, removing yourself from the situation, you've removed the chance possibly of, you know, not getting the 10 Pentacles, you know, 10 Pentacles in reverse. You don't want that unhappy, unstructured ending where you're in poverty. By removing this person, might have got the opportunity at least to reach for the 10 of Pentacles, whereas this person's just willing to get the free ride. I mean, bearing in mind, we're all adults here. We all should be providing for ourselves. None of us are incapable, unless you are actually physically disabled or something like that. And even then, you'd find a way, wouldn't you? So I'm going to leave it there because I got to go take my puppy out for a walk. That went to 58 minutes. I'm going to try and do another one tomorrow, and I'm hoping you find a graceful way to sort out that snap. Stay calm, bearing in mind reactions are often observed, so you don't know who's watching your reactions. So if you go completely nuts about the situation, they might use it as evidence against you, so you need to be careful of that, particularly if anything like child support or anything is involved, or custody of children, which is horrible, but I keep seeing it as a recurring theme in the cards I watch. Just be careful, look after yourself, don't take everything too personally. This is just that kind of person, and you know, if they're gone, the problem's gone, hopefully. Oh, that's showing my generation. That's so old. Anyway, take it easy, have a great Tuesday. I'm going to do another one tomorrow, hopefully.